So when Infinite Warfare did the beta test a couple of weeks before launch, I hated core mode. I couldn't wait until hardcore came out. And it was primarily because of the time to kill versus the time to heal. What's going on, guys? Great Disciple back with another video. Now, when the game first launched, the actual game, I went straight into hardcore. I didn't mess with the core mode at all. I was done with it. I was burnt out. I didn't want to get frustrated any longer with the game, so hardcore, here I come. And I went straight into hardcore domination, and I was destroying lobbies. And I told you before, 2.5 KD, 900 score per minute was my average. My average, not my best. That was my average. My best score per minute in a domination game in hardcore was like 2,300, which is insane, by the way. But here's the thing, the video I did last week where I said domination is broken, I went into hardcore team deathmatch, hardcore free for all, hardcore kill confirmed, and it really wasn't much better because of the stupid ghost perk. And I was like, you know what? If everybody's gonna run ghost, I'm gonna go play core. So I slapped on the NV4 and I started playing core TDM, and oh my goodness, it is the easiest thing in the world. I am steamrolling lobbies. I now understand why all these YouTubers are playing core TDM. Do not mess around with OBJ games right now. The Dome Shield personally has just ruined OBJ. They need to do something about it, and I mentioned that before, but the hit detection is spot on. The time to kill is great, and the time to heal has been improved. So let's talk a little bit about why I like it more. We're gonna go to the ghost perk first. You know, we figure any lobby you go into, whether it's hardcore or core, at least 75% of the players are gonna be playing with ghost. And one of the biggest downsides to the hardcore mode, unlike all previous titles of Call of Duty, is you cannot go into the pause menu and see the mini map and where your teammates are positioned. If you guys watched me at any length in Black Ops 3, I did that all the time. When I rushed spawn, I wanted to get an idea of where my teammates were, so I had a better understanding of where the enemy was, and I wasn't going to team kill one of my guys. So I would constantly go into corners and I would hit the pause menu to look at the mini map and get an idea of where my teammates are. You can't do that in Infinite Warfare, which is a huge mistake by Infinity Ward. You have to keep that in hardcore. I consider that skill. Somebody who knows how to do that and understand map rotation and things like that, that's a skill base, okay? You got to put that back in the game. The other thing in hardcore is they don't show the numbers when you kill a guy. I'm okay with that. I can get around that. If everybody's running ghost, what do you need? You need to be able to see where your teammates are positioned, because where your teammates are, the enemy isn't, and where your team isn't, the enemy is. All right, and I hope I didn't confuse you on that, but that's basic map logic in Call of Duty. The other thing is this. The skulls. When you kill somebody, a skull pops up. And when you're playing in the core mode, if everybody's running ghost on the enemy team, those little skulls are indicators of where the enemy is killing your teammates, so you can move and flank based off the skulls. It has helped me so much. And another thing, and I'm just going to throw this out there, and I can't prove this, and I'm not going to go into game modes and all this kind of stuff and do all this recording like Drifter would, but for some reason it seems like people are louder in the core mode than they are in hardcore. And I remember this from Black Ops 3 as well. Like the characters talked louder, the sound effects were louder. I don't know what it was. It's almost like they lower the decibel level in hardcore. Or maybe it's just because a lot of people who are in hardcore are running dead silence. That could be it, because I rarely see people in the core mode running dead silence. The other thing is the forgiveness. In hardcore, there are so many campers right now who care less about the objective. They don't rush spawn. They head glitch, and those gunfights that you get in hardcore, there's no forgiveness. You walk around a corner, a guy is ADS with an LMG, he hits you once, you're dead. No opportunity to react. Whereas in the core mode, I can peek a corner, get shot, move back, and flank. I love that. The last one is out-of-map glitches. They're so much more difficult to do in the core mode because people can look at kill cams. Whereas in hardcore, there's no kill cams, and you get shot, and sometimes you have no idea where you're getting shot from, and you have to go back to that area multiple times to finally figure it out. I have yet to see somebody try to get an out-of-map glitch in a core TDM game. Now, am I saying that hardcore, I'm never going to go back to it? No, that's not what I'm saying. Am I saying that I'm never going to play OBJ? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that I'm going to start playing a lot more core because of those reasons that I just gave you. I'm going to start in TDM. I'm going to move into free-for-all. I'll probably move over into kill confirmed a little bit, and then I'll start going into the OBJ modes. Kind of like I did with Black Ops 3, where I started off primarily in hardcore domination, hardcore free-for-all, and then I moved my way into core safeguard and I fell in love. Still to this day, safeguard in Black Ops 3 is by far the most fun game mode to play. So I'll find that. I've heard a lot about Defender, so I'll probably get into that. Let me tell you about core real quick too. I still run Ghost because I'm playing TDM and it's a kill-based game mode, so I want to stay off the minimap. I do not run dexterity or sleight of hand, whatever you want to call it. I like hardline a lot. Sometimes I'll put on cold-blooded, most of the time I don't. I don't really need to run scavenger. I run dead silence just to help me hear people better, and I run pinpoint. I really like those. The best gun in the core mode, it is insane in pub stomping, is the NV4. I've heard so many people talk about it for so many weeks, and I never play with the gun because it's awful in the hardcore mode. It's SMG dominant hardcore, okay? But in core, it's AR dominant. And plus that first LMG, the raw, wow. That gun just lays people out. But the NV4, the K-bar, it's just the way to go. And I run a suppressor, stock, and extended mags. Pretty much what I would run in Modern Warfare 3 on the ACR. You know, I would have Stalker, and then that kind of replaces the stock, and I'd run extended mags and suppressor, and it just lays people out. My favorite rig to use is Merc because of the speed that you get by running Man-at-Arms, and then plus you get all that ammo to start off with, so you can go on really long streaks. And then I prefer reactive armor. I don't really care for any of the lethal abilities on any of the rigs, but that's just me personally. I don't know, you guys may be different. The UAV is a necessity. If you don't want to do UAV, run the counter UAV. The shock sentry does do work. You face the shock sentry one way, you turn around the other, and you protect the flank, and you can go to town on it. And then of course the warden. The whole objective in TDM is to call in your warden first. So that's where I'm at, and I'm going to encourage a lot of people out there who haven't tried core TDM in a while and you play hardcore predominantly, because I know a lot of people who tune into me because I play the hardcore mode, and I'm still going to play it, don't get me wrong, but y'all need to go over to the core mode, try the setup I just gave you, and wow. And I cannot believe how dominant the NV4 flatline really is, because I'll go up against guys, I don't have that gun. I'll go up against the guy who has an MV4 flatline, and I just have a stock MV4, and they will destroy you. From range, you stand no chance against that gun. It is probably the best gun in the entire game until that ACR comes out. It's coming, man. I can't wait. And I hope, you know, I have 525 keys now. I hope I get it, because I'm not going to spend any more money on this game. I'm not going to buy DLC. I hope I get that gun because I'm really excited about it, especially in the core mode because it's AR dominant. So I'm going to keep on playing TDM for a while. I'll mix in some free-for-all because I know you guys like that. And then soon guys, OBJ modes. You guys enjoyed that video, hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this, and subscribe for more if you're new, because I'm here every day. Bye.